Today I'm going to show you some of the wise things to have with you in a winter environment such as the Midwest or the mountain regions. Now in the sack, as you saw just a second ago, I stow some things that I carry with me all the time, and it's nice to have in the winter. Even though it may be nice in the morning, you never know, especially in Iowa. Wait an hour and the weather will change. Okay, first of all, I have a nice warm pair of gloves. These I actually got at Sears. Very nice. First year they've actually carried them, Craftsman cold weather gloves. They're about $10. Nice working, padded on the bottom there, so you can still do all of your heavy work. I suggest it to construction workers or anybody in a rough line of duty. Very, very tough, very strong. Glad I got them. Next, we have, of course, a nice hat. I actually got this for $3 at Working Gear. Very nice hats, not Carhartt, but just as nice. I looked at them. I would have been paying about $15 for a Carhartt hat, but I found this one. Very snug, very warm. From there, I had this last year, first year using it. It's actually a Sirius. They also sell that. You can get it at Working Gear. You can find it many places. It's actually a special wind and waterproof material. This one goes around and velcros the back around your neck. It's a half face, covers your ears halfway and your cheeks and your nose, and it has these holes here so you can breathe through, but wind really doesn't get through there, and it goes and covers down most of your neck. Next, we have this guy. Of course, you always want a nice and long scarf. I have a black one, of course. It just seems right. I have a black coat with reflectors and everything, but just something to wrap around your neck. Make sure that that seal is secure in your coat so you don't lose any warmth. Especially when it's windy, it's nice to have. It'll stop you from getting any windburn. Next we have the full Sirius, and it's called the Ultra Cloud. It's made out of all that material. Micro fleece inside, very comfortable, very warm. And what it does is it keeps in the heat, but it lets it breathe so you don't get too overwhelmed, but no air or water through it. Great, again, for windburn, very cold conditions. And both of these Sirius work great with any goggles. I actually have two pair with me. A cheaper pair for $3, and then I have a ski goggles wrapped in a bandana. You don't want these to get scratched, but got these for $15 at Dunham Sports. Very nice. It was still within my budget, because I am kind of short on budget. I do a lot of volunteer work with the fire department, things like that, so still affordable. Keeps you really warm, and then in whiteout conditions you're the only one that can see it. And lastly, very important, I actually got these a short while ago. There are two different versions, actually three different versions. There are two different versions that Yaktrack have right now. This is the Pro version. It actually has a strap so that when you walk and you step, it's not going to fall off. This just slides over your shoe, and it goes, you know, in the middle there. It's sprung load right now, but these wires actually grab into the ice and ensure that you don't slip. This actually allows for a faster pace, this strap right here. Then they have the one without that, with slightly more thin wiring on the bottom. And then you also have the off-brands, which also have these pin nails. They do work, but they're also a lot more rough, and they do wear down. These will wear down every few years. Those you're lucky to get a year or two out of. But very, very important, very safe thing to have in the wintertime. You never know when your car will stall or what will happen. And it's a nice thing to have a few extra hats or gloves in case you come across someone, you know, if you work first response like I do. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good one.